Hello, everybody. This is Mike from Nifs, Thoughts, and Nonsense. And welcome to the first video in a series where I go through and teach beginners how to tie flies. Now, me personally, I've talked about this before, but I've been tying flies since I was 10 or 11, simply because where I grew up and went to school, fly tying was how they taught us entomology. So they would take us in, they would teach us how to tie an elk caddis, and then they would talk about the life cycle of the elk caddis, where it has a complete metamorphosis. So it has an egg, a larva, a pupa, and an adult. And they would really teach science in the context of fly tying, fly fishing. So what I hope to do in this series is to work on the basic skills. So things like, what is a vise? How do I actually use my fly tying vise? What is everything that I know about bobbins? How do we work with thread? How do we use particular types of materials? What are those tools that we have available? Which ones are necessary? Which ones are frivolous? And how do you actually use them? I want to take all that information, make it available in a playlist so that if you have zero exposure to tying flies, or if you have a minimum amount but you want to get more experience, you can take this video series and look at it and just sit down and play the videos in order and learn how to tie flies. One of the things that I really want to say up front is that I've been tying for a long time. Granted, I had breaks, so there were years where I just didn't tie because of whatever reasons. So I was in the army and I was in Germany, or I was deployed to Afghanistan. I wasn't doing a lot of tying in Afghanistan. But one of the most important things about tying is to sit down and tie more. And a lot of people, they'll have their gear, their tying gear that's stuffed in a closet someplace. One of the techniques that I do is I have converted my coffee table. My wife is not very happy with it, but I've converted my coffee table into a tying station. And especially in the winter when I'm not doing a lot of fishing, I will sit and watch hockey, watch TV, and tie flies, tie different flies, fill up my fly boxes, try new techniques, try different things. But just like anything that you want to do, whether it's fly casting, whether it's stillwater nymphing, whether it's tying flies, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And with that, let's get into this playlist and learn how to tie flies.